We first met the Barkers back in the summer. Sarah, who has asthma, had been seriously ill with COVID.
Is that okay? Yeah. Good.
But when she tested positive for antibodies, she had assumed they'd be her protective cloak against further infection. Now she's not so sure. New research shows around a quarter of people lose their antibodies within 3 months.
Oh, you can see a line across, yeah.
I could still have them, but I'm certainly going to be treating it now as if I haven't got antibodies, I think. Yeah, to be on the safe side, because why put yourself at risk? If I do have asthma, I don't want to risk getting it again.
Scientists from Imperial College London, who randomly tested thousands of people, found that when lockdown was lifted in the summer, 6% of the population had antibodies. By the start of the second wave in early September, it was just 4.4%. It falls far short of what would be needed for herd immunity. To create a firebreak and stop the virus spreading, between 50 and 60% of the population would have to be immune. The researchers say it's more likely people will get COVID repeatedly.
The bad news is that for the seasonal coronaviruses that cause between 20 and 30% of common colds every year, there are 4 of those, and it's clear that we get reinfected with those throughout our lives. So it wouldn't be surprising if this SARS-CoV-2, the cause of COVID, is a virus that behaves like its cousins and can reinfect people after 1 or 2 years.
But other scientists argue herd immunity is still possible, that other parts of the immune system could still be active, even if undetectable with current tests.
There are very, very few reports of second infections with it, which suggests that once you've had an infection, you do have protection at least for a while. So I would suggest that the situation is significantly better, that there are fewer people vulnerable than the 90-odd% that this would suggest.
It's far from clear what this means for a vaccine. On one hand, immunisations for some other diseases actually trigger stronger protection than natural infection. But others need regular boosters to keep up immunity. And we won't know which it will be for COVID until a vaccine is in widespread use. Thomas Moore, Sky News.